What is happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode of DEBO'S Fishing. I'm excited today. We have a little bit of overcast. Should be a good day.
Gotta go. Gotta see things. See new places and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things.
Now that we're out on the water, where do you fish these things? Where do you fish your frog? Well, this looks like a good spot. Got a big open grass mat. This is one of the most common spots to grab your frog and fish. Now we're in kind of a weird transition period now, so I don't know that we're going to get a whole lot of bites tonight. It's kind of in that some of these fish look like have already spawned. Some of them might be getting ready to spawn. Grass mat flat like this, it's perfect. Creates a big shelter for those bass to hide under. The bait come to it. All the other bait fish are here, you know, eating everything that's under there. The bluegill, all the other little bait fish are up under the grass mat, eating the insects and bugs and everything that's down under there. So of course the bass wanted to go there. You know, they've got food, they've got shelter. Everything a bass needs. So up here in the shallows, look at all the beds they've made. That bed right there has been all fanned out. You can see the rock is clean. All the moss has been shooed away.
This is a brand new thing. Gotta go places and do things. Maybe to forget it.
Just a little fella. Good solid hook set. Look at that hook set. He got the old vampire kiss. First frog fish of the year. All right, number 2 on the frog tonight. Man, he is in all sorts of muck. This is why you normally go with a heavy rod. Hopefully he's still on there. I was throwing the little frog, so I just put it on the medium heavy setup. This is why you go with heavy line, heavy rod, because you have a 1 pound bass on 10,000 pounds of vegetation. Little fella. That's a little fella. But that's number 2 tonight on the frog. We are catching frogfish. I can't believe it. Love catching the frogfish, even though they're small, even though they're little tiny fellows. I don't care. We're catching them on a frog. See how that frog turned? That's one thing I tell you about. I like having these pad crashers. They can turn completely out of the way. No issue with hookups. That's 2 for 2 on this one. Ever since I switched, I was throwing a little bit bigger toad runner. Had a few blow up on it. Nothing really was committing. Changed to just a little smaller frog, and there we go. Finally getting a few bites. It's hard to beat fish on a frog. I don't care. They're big or small. Oh, there's a wake toward it. There's another one right there. Ferocious little guys back here. Ferocious little fellas back here. Look at it. They're huge. Huge fish. But we got him. See that weight coming for it? Coming for that little fella. Do you see that? Love it. Love it that we're catching fish on a frog. He's just a little guy. That's all right. It's another frog fish. Oh, there's a little guy right there. Did you see him blow up on that? Just a little guy. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get him. He's hiding right up in there. See if he comes for it. Oh, they got him. Got that guy too. Oh man, they're hungry back here. They're all little fellas, but hey, we are catching fish on a frog. See, you're learning the basics here. We're not catching the big ones. You're learning the basics. Work it slow. Work it up to that grass edge. You can see how I slowed down there. After I bought it by the first time, there's a little bit of wake, so slowed it down, work those spots where you think they're fish, focus on those, and don't be too overwhelmed when the grass mat is big. Focus on the high percentage spots where you've caught fish, where you've seen fish. Up here, they're up just a little bit back more in this cove, so see if we can pull a few more out. Maybe we'll even get a big one. Maybe Big Mama will be back here somewhere lurking for us. Got him that time. Oh, I love it. I love the frog fish. How can you not love that? How can you not love catching them like that? Oh man, another good hook set. Ever since that switched to just a little bit smaller frog. That's a decent sized fish. He's chubby. A little bit chubbier than the rest. I cannot tell where those hooks are at. Yeah, he's a little bit more ferocious than the others. Another little guy, but he definitely wanted it. Definitely wanted that frog. There we go. Another one. That's, I don't know, 4 or 5. Nothing too big. Little guys, but we found some frog fish. Love it. Love the frog fish blow ups.